From Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to New York Mets baseball. Tonight, the Mets face the Milwaukee Brewers in Game 2 of a 4-game series. The starting pitchers for Milwaukee, the veteran right-hander Julio Teheran, and for the Mets, left-hander David Peterson.
David Peterson struggled through the first 6 weeks of the season, spent the last 6 weeks in the minor leagues, and the Mets are hoping that his time in Syracuse did him some good.
Blake Perkins will lead off his 14th start in the big leagues. His first as a leadoff batter, switch hitter, and it's chopped over the mound. Back behind the bag at second is McNeil for the first out of the game. There's William Contreras, the Brewers catcher, 0 for 4 last night.
On the ground left side, that's going to sneak through for a base hit.
And now Contreras with a seeing eye hit. So after a hit by Contreras, back-to-back walks to Yelich and Adames, and Peterson's in the soup in the first inning. So now Owen Miller with a chance to cash in. He came up in the same spot last night. Bases loaded, 1 out in the first inning. And a first pitch curve hit on the ground should be 2. Lindor to McNeil and on to first. High throw, and Alonso stays on the bag. Double play. And so for the second straight night, the Brewers load the bases in the first inning but do not score as Peterson finds his way out with the double play.
So now Julio Teheran takes the mound for the bottom of the first.
He's been spectacular for the Brewers in his 6 starts. See the 153 ERA. That's 3rd in all of baseball.
Swing and a miss. First strikeout of the night for Julio Teheran.
Here's Starling Marte.
Chopper right back to Teheran. Fields it on the mound and a little toss to first. Takes care of Marte.
So with 2 out, Francisco Lindor coming up.
Ground ball fielded by Urias in shallow right. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Julio Teheran. We're off and running from Citi Field. No score as we head to the second.
Good inning for Peterson. Very good inning.
Couple of infield dribblers, and the Brewers go down 1-2-3 against David Peterson.
Lots of ground ball outs early for Peterson. No score in the third.
Oh, 8 in a row retired by Julio Teheran. Now here's Omar Narvaez.
Right back at Teheran. Got it right in the palm of the hand.
So he has another perfect frame. The Mets have gone quiet tonight, 9 up and 9 down. We go to the 4th at Citi Field. Mets and Brewers are scoreless.
Willie Adames leads off against David Peterson in the 4th.
And Adames never swung the bat. Watch the leadoff man.
The leadoff walks are very ominous.
And here's Owen Miller.
Line drive, base hit into right field. Cleanly on a couple of hops in front of Marte. Stopping at second is Adames. And it's a single for Owen Miller.
So Peterson finds himself in another spot of trouble. First and second, nobody out. Luis Urias grounded out to Beatty his first time up. And Urias hits a double play ball right at Lindor. McNeil with the turn for the easy 6-4-3 double play. Second one of the night. 2 out, Adames to third. So Peterson's been able to find his way through so far. Now is another big out to get. And he struck him out. Back foot slider. That's the pitch that Peterson's been looking for. He gets his first strikeout of the night. He keeps the Brewers off the board.
Bottom of the 4th inning at Citi Field. Brandon Nimmo at the plate. We are scoreless, Mets and Brewers.
Nimmo drives one deep right field. Perkins going back at the wall. It's out of here. Brandon Nimmo with the first salvo of the night. His 9th home run of the year gives the Mets a 1-0 lead. So after Teheran had gone through the order perfectly first time around, Nimmo gets him on a cutter.
Oh boy, he got the barrel through.
20 straight Mets had been retired until Brandon Nimmo struck.
Brandon's got pop, there's no question.
It was Lindor who grounded out to second base his first time up. Lindor drives one deep center field. Back goes Weimer to the wall, and it's out of here. Number 200 for Francisco Lindor. Second home run of the inning for the Mets, and a big milestone for Lindor, his 200th career home run. So Nimmo and Lindor giving the Mets reason to celebrate. 2-0 New York.
That one went out a long way. Ball out over the plate. Bell tie. Didn't try to pull, went right with it.
413 feet to the opposite field. Impressive.
And here's Alonso.
On the ground to third. Anderson puts his foot in the ground. Strong throw. Got him by plenty.
We were just talking about Brian Anderson's defense and how he's not taking his at-bats. To the defensive side of things, watch how he slides to stop himself. It's a pop-up slide to the backhand, and he makes a cannon throw across the infield. A strike to first base to get Alonso by plenty. What a play.
So Peterson, who didn't have a strikeout over the first 3 2/3, has now struck out his last 2 batters. And Perkins goes down swinging. Another good back foot slider by Peterson. He used that to get Anderson in the last inning. And now he's got his 3rd strikeout, 2 down. Another fine inning for Peterson. He's thrown 5 scoreless in his return to the big leagues. 2-0 Mets halfway through. And here's Nimmo. He's behind in the count, 1-2. Got a cutter and hit it into the bullpen in right center. 422 feet away for his 9th home run. Nimmo hits this one well to left center. Weimer back on the warning track right at the fence. It's out of here. Brandon Nimmo strikes again. Second home run of the night for Nimmo, a 2-run shot, and it's 4-0 New York. 4th time in his career he's hit 2 in one game. And the Mets have hit 3 bombs against Tehran in the last 2 innings, and they lead 4-0. 88 pitches through 5, and David Peterson's right back out there for the 6th to face the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Struck him out. He went away with the fastball. Back-to-back strikeouts for Peterson to start the 6th inning. 4 singles and a double against Peterson, who's walked 3 and struck out 5. Got 2 ground ball double plays to help him out. Trying to put a bow on it here in the top of the 6th. And the curveball hit on the ground. Lindor on the backhand. The jump throw to first. He got him. Side retired.
What a play by Francisco Lindor as he ushers David Peterson through the 6th inning of shutout ball. 2 men away. Alonso at second, and here's Pham, who is 0 for 2. He has twice flied to right. Swinging a liner down the left field line. It's hooking. It is a fair ball. Base hit for Pham. That'll score Alonso easily. Pete's home standing. Going to second. Pham. He's in with a double. The Mets have a 5-0 lead.
Here's Vogelbach with Pham at second and 2 out. Vogelbach had a base hit to left center and scored a run in the 5th. And he hits this one well to left center field. Back in the gap. Yelich takes a look, and it's out of here. 3rd time tonight that a Mets left-handed hitter has homered to left center field. Vogelbach with his 5th home run of the year, a 2-run shot, and the Mets have broken it open. It's now 7-0 New York. Lindor, Nimmo, and now Vogelbach all going deep to left center field.
So the Mets gave Jeff Brigham rights to the top of the 8th inning.
It's good to get him back in the action after that calamity in Philadelphia. This is a good game for him to get his feet back on the toes back on the water.
Tellez took high and away, and he will work the walk.
So Brigham unable to put the inning to bed, and Brian Anderson will come up with the bases full.
Ground ball. That's a fair ball down the line. 2 runs are going to come around and score. Tellez streaking for 3rd. He is in there. It's a 2-run double for Brian Anderson.
Sometimes you just have to yell into your glove.
We go to the 9th inning. Mets 7, Brewers 2.
So Leon has faced 3, retired 3 with a couple of strikeouts. And now William Contreras, who has 2 hits tonight and has scored a run. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. Dominic Leon strikes out the side of the 9th inning. David Peterson returns from the minors with 6 scoreless innings. Francisco Lindor hits his 200th home run. Brandon Nimmo hits a pair. The Mets hit 4 home runs in all as they even up the series with the Brewers 7-2.